Welcome to Polk Today. I'm your host, Brian Lacey. Polk Today is a daily show airing Monday through Friday right here on PGTV with useful county information, weather with Billy Abernathy, and highlights from PGTV programs, along with previewing upcoming meetings. Today is September 9th, 2014. Building a Healthier Polk is a group of community partners brought together by Polk Vision who are working towards the goal of reducing obesity rates in Polk County. A reduction in the obesity rates in Polk County aligns with the Florida State Health Improvement Plan and the Healthy People 2020 goals. Communications specialist Andy Arell has a look at the plan and some of the details.
Hi, this is Andy Arell, and I'm here with your weekly Health Watch update. Our country is in the beginnings of an obesity epidemic. 1 out of every 3 children are considered overweight or obese. Over $190 billion are spent yearly on obesity-related illnesses, and nearly 50% of Americans will have to deal with diabetes brought on by excess weight at some point in their lives. Locally, the Lakeland and Winter Haven area was recently deemed the 7th most obese metropolitan area in the country, with nearly 40% of our residents being considered obese. In an effort to meet this challenge head-on, Polk Vision and over 70 other community stakeholders have come together to help form Building a Healthier Polk. As it gets hotter down here in Florida, we all start to hear that annual refrain from our friends and family, and sometimes ourselves. It's too hot to exercise. Well, instead of saying that, let's now yell from the mountaintops, and yes, I know, there aren't any mountains in Polk County. It's time to switch it up. What can I do instead? Well, by dressing properly for conditions, you can safely exercise in nearly any weather. Just make sure that you stay hydrated. Also, make adjustments. Since it is significantly cooler in the early mornings or after the sun sets, plan your workouts accordingly. If conditions are really just too brutal, simply skip the outdoor scene and take your workout indoors. Maybe pop in a fun DVD or take a Zumba, yoga, or some other indoor class. Weather should absolutely never be an excuse. Always remember, picking up a good fitness habit today will equal a healthier lifestyle tomorrow.
Heartland Crime Stoppers is an organization that helps law enforcement resolve crime through anonymous tips and monetary awards. It encourages a cooperative partnership between law enforcement, the media, and the community to ensure security and enhance our quality of life. Now, I really don't want to describe the actions of today's featured criminal. You're just going to have to hear it for yourself.
The Winter Haven Police Department is asking for your help in identifying a suspect that entered the Chevron station in Winter Haven on August the 26th at 6:15 a.m. He walked around the store for a little bit and then approached the clerk and performed a lewd act in front of her. He was seen leaving in a small silver vehicle. We would like to catch this gentleman. If you have information, please call Crime Stoppers at 1-800-226-TIPS. That's 1-800-226-8477.
Staying on top of the events here at Polk Today includes a look at the weather for the latest forecasting conditions and a look at what's brewing in the tropics. We take you to the Emergency Operations Center with the EOC coordinator, Billy Abernathy. Hey, Billy.
Thanks, Brian. Welcome back, everyone. I'm Bill Abernathy, Polk County Emergency Management from the Emergency Operations Center. This is your weather brief for Tuesday, September 9th, 2014. For today, we can expect a high of around 89 with partly sunny skies, a low of 74, 98% humidity. With the abundance of moisture over the peninsula of Florida interacting with the sea breeze, we can have a 60% chance of scattered thunderstorms today, mainly after 11 a.m. Frequent lightning with the system will be possible. Winds will be from the south at 6 miles per hour. And for Wednesday, we can expect a high of around 90 with partly sunny skies, a low of 74 with a 40% chance of scattered thunderstorms. Winds will be generally from the east at 3 to 6 miles per hour. And for Thursday, we can expect a high of around 93 with a low of 73, a 40% chance of scattered thunderstorms. Winds will be from the east at 3 to 5 miles per hour. And now to the tropics. We're currently monitoring a wave between Florida and the Central Caribbean. This system is moving west at 15 miles an hour. Moderate to isolated convection is associated with this system. We're also monitoring a low pressure system about 200 miles south of the Cape Verde Islands. This system is currently disorganized, but environmental conditions do become more favorable in the next couple of days as this system moves west to northwest at 15 miles per hour. Development of this system in 48 hours is at 30% and in 5 days at 60%. I'm Bill Abernathy, Polk County Emergency Management. I'll see you back here tomorrow on PGTV. Back to you, Brian.
Thanks a lot, Billy. PGTV is Polk County's government access cable television channel. Our programming allows residents easier access to county government meetings and local programming. One such program is the Commissioner's Report. Now, the purpose of the show is to educate and connect the public with the Board of County Commissioners. In this week's clip, District 5 Commissioner John Hall drops by to talk about the amount of land in Polk County that can still be developed.
First up is Commissioner John Hall. Welcome to the program.
Thanks for having me again.
Today, Commissioner, we're going to focus on a county initiative that is very near and dear to your heart, and one that's on the front line for community and economic development in Polk County, our building division. Before you were elected a county commissioner, you served our citizens for 35 years and attained the position of facilities, building, and code enforcement director. You were a busy man.
Yes, I was. Every one of those divisions are really active. Facilities management, we manage approximately 3.6 million square feet scattered over 2,000 square miles. And at the point in time I was there, we had a workforce of about 120 people.
Yes, sir.
The economic downturn has taken that staff down, and we've gotten some new technologies that have helped in efficiencies. The building and codes, when I went in, it was during or right before actually, the building boom, and we needed to take a look at some of the things that we were doing, some maybe processes that were no longer necessary. And it's just the same way that we'd been doing business for years and years. So we did that and streamlined the process to speed up the building permitting. You know, when people come in and they want to get a permit, they want to go to work. And that's what we were doing, just making sure they could.
Yes, sir. Things are apparently picking up in Polk County. Single family residential permitting is tracking considerably higher this year than last year. And this July, there were 148 single-family homes permitted. Add to this an uptick in commercial development and the fact that values for our land are increasing, we may be on to something good.
Well, hopefully so. I hope that this is just not a minor rebound, and that we actually continue to move upward. And Polk County, if this is truly coming out of this economic downturn, we're positioned perfectly to continue our growth between two very large metropolitan areas, one to our west, Tampa, and one to our east, Orlando. And we still have a lot of our landmass still left buildable. And there's jobs that are going to be coming open in those large metropolitan areas. They're only an hour or so away, and I think that's going to bode well for us as far as the housing market goes. As far as the commercial market goes, we still have a lot of good things that are going on in our commercial market, and again, we've got a lot of land mass left buildable, and we're working with people that want to relocate, and I think that we give them enough incentive that they'll take a good look at Polk.
That's going to do it for today's show. As a reminder to keep current with programs and progress in the county, you can visit us online at polk-county.net or follow us on Facebook and Twitter, or even check out the Polk County YouTube channel. I invite you to join us Wednesday for a recap of the first of 2 public hearings on the proposed fiscal year 2014-15 budget. We'll also get an update from Elderly Services and take a look at a recent clip from Polk Place. For Polk Today, I'm your host, Brian Lacey, and we will see you tomorrow.